Sitting here in a rainy Pennsylvania today. Chilling. Waiting on EFS to call me back. Them sons of worst customer service. I'm telling you, EFS, man. They gotta get a grip on stuff. Thanks for everybody watching this on the replay. I appreciate you. Hit that like button, all that good stuff. Check out the description below. If you're new here, think about subscribing. Maybe hit that like button for sure. What's everybody doing out there tonight? Like I said, I'm waiting on an EFS representative to call me back. These people, man, these people can't do their job, and I got to pay the consequences. You know? Yeah, EFS. And that's why I promote MUDFLAP, because MUDFLAP is a service I use, and anytime I have an issue with it, boy, they handle it like that. I mean, they're Johnny on the spot. I had an issue at a fuel station this past weekend. I called MUDFLAP, got somebody on the phone immediately, and they handled the issue like right there. But I got an EFS card I use also because, MUDFLAP, they're working to build out their network right now, so I still have my EFS card. EFS, I've got a thing where I can get $50 for every person that signs up with this EFS card. I won't even talk about it. Their customer service is some of the worst ever. So, this EFS I have is I prepay the fuel on it, because that's how EFS likes to, operate, because they don't like to give you credit because, I can pay for lumpers and things like that out of this if I have to, which I don't, but if I had to, I could. So I call in there the other day. I tell them I want to load X amount of money. They do it all wrong. Like, I knew the girl was going to be a problem when I got on the phone with her. I should have just hung up and called back and got somebody different. She didn't know what she was doing. I told her, I said, "Hey, I don't pay this kind of fee. I don't pay that kind of fee because I'm in a different situation than most people." And yeah, she couldn't get her head wrapped around it. So now I'm paying the consequences because my EFS card's turned off. Yeah, she overdrafted my bank account, like, because I have a set bank account that I do my fuel on, my fuel, and I don't leave money sitting in that bank account because I load it onto the EFS. I work on like $1,000 revolving, thing with that EFS. When I spend money, as soon as I get paid for the trip, I reload the money onto the card. And I got it built up. It's like $2,000 revolving now in the EFS account. But I don't leave money sitting in that bank account because that bank account does me no good just to have random money sitting there. So I don't know. I don't pay overdraft fees on the bank, luckily, but yeah, they kicked the payment back because what it was is on this EFS card, you pay a percentage to load the money, and this is how EFS is the king of fees. Like, they got a fee for the fee, okay? So if you want the money today, it's a 4% fee to get the money loaded today. I never do that. I ain't paying no 4% to get my own money. So I pay 1% to get it in 4 days. So when she punched it in as I wanted it today, even though I told her I want the 4-day 1%. And if the EFS goes back and looks at my transactions, I have never done anything but that. And I've had this card for about a year now. So, just kills me. Just kills me. Kick the payment back. So now I got to wait another 4 days for the money to load because I just realized this was all going on, and now I'm waiting on an EFS representative to call me back. And that, hell, that could probably be 2 days the way their customer service is over there. So yeah, I don't even know. Hit that like button for me if you could. We'll get some comments here in a second. Joe Gampa's in the house. Gus is in the house. Uh, Highway Land is in the house. Hello from the I-5 south of Stockton. All right, there you go. Very rainy over here in central Pennsylvania right now, I gotta say. Very rainy. I'm not mad at it. Um, it's cooled it down quite a bit here, and I'm enjoying it. So, I was idling the truck some in the hottest part of the day. So, not having to idle that's nice. Got it cooled down. I had the fan going. Took me a long afternoon nap. Oh man, did I enjoy that. Kelly Patterson with the $5, $5, $5. Thank you very much, Kelly. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Got 18 in the house, 16 likes. Everybody hit that like button for me if you could. What's everybody got going on tonight? Uh, you know, I'm trying to. I told you what I got going on. I'm dealing with EFS and their non-customer service right now. Man, dealing with these people. Dealing with these people. The very first time I got this card, I was having trouble with the online activation. And let me tell you, I had to call everybody and their mama to get this card activated. And it's been that way every time. Every time I have to deal with something, you guys get that when you deal with the EFS? Or is that just me? Yeah, and this all goes back to being owner operator. Like you just deal with more crap than you do as a company driver. So you should make more. Honestly, um, I accept that responsibility, and that's what we do, and that's what we do. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in, hang out with me tonight. I don't know how long I'll be on here. Like I say, I'm waiting on the EFS representative to call me back. Hopefully they call me back soon because you know, I'm gonna need some fuel eventually, and I'd like to get that card turned back on. Honestly, they got $600 and something of my money loaded on that card right now. I'm sure there's a fee to get it back, but I damn near just told them just give me my money back, and I'll just go back to fueling on MUDFLAP 100% because, um, you know, I don't need EFS. I mean, I got by for years without them. It's not like I gotta have them. I like having this card for the convenience, because MUDFLAP, like I say, MUDFLAP's not everywhere. But at the end of the day, I can pull into a small independent truck stop and just, pay cash or pay, debit or credit or whatever. I don't have to have EFS. I do like the discount it gets me at Love's. I do get a decent discount at Love's with it, but um, is it worth them playing with my money? Is it worth them, not doing what they say they're going to do? I don't know. I'm pretty picky. Like if I do business with them, with somebody, I want it to be, straight up. I want it to be good business. Let's see here, Kelly Patterson. What's up, cuz? Not much. We chilling. Angelica Lane. Hey there, Cash and all. Hey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. B Rad's in the house. What's up, B Rad? Long time no see. Says perfect time to live stream. Yeah, I got nothing going on over here. I'm waiting on EFS to call me back. So, hell, I could be here for years. For years. Like I said, I don't need EFS in my life. If they're going to be an inconvenience, I'll get rid of them. Like I don't need them. They ain't doing me no favors. I save a little bit of money, but um, if you take it all in cost and you put in, it cost me 1% to load the money on the EFS card. They charge me, so right there, if fuel's $3 a gallon, that's an extra 3 cents a gallon I'm paying just to load money. $2.50 every time you swipe that card, whether you're buying 10 gallons or 200 gallons. And then you factor in the fact that if I fuel with MUDFLAP, I get 1% back on the Discover It card that I got signed up with it. I'm working on a different credit card, maybe where I could find one where it's like 2% cash back on everything. If I could do that, man, that'd be killing it. Because you figure if fuel's $3 a gallon, that's 3 cents cash back I'm getting on every gallon I buy. And let me tell you, that adds up. I had like 30 something dollars, $37 cash back just on fuel in November. So that adds up. If I could double that, boy, that'd be big. Because basically I'm losing around about 2% on EFS on fees. So at $3 a gallon, I'm losing 6 cents a gallon to fees. And if so if you're losing 2% with this card, and with MUDFLAP I'm gaining 1% on the cash back, it's like 3%. So at $3 a gallon, that's 9 cents difference. It really does even it up. It makes MUDFLAP much more competitive because they don't have all these fees. Colorado B in the house. Hello, just parked at a truck stop called Biscuit Hill. Nice, Biscuit Hill. Elite Shorts in the house says bad customer service always sucks. Yeah, you got to believe that. Better believe that. Kelly Patterson says have a good reputation, and being Johnny on the spot with customer service goes a long way. Yeah, let me tell you, every time I've had to deal with MUDFLAP's customer service, they are so quick to resolve the issue. I had a lady at a gas station, because on MUDFLAP, after you fuel, the attendant at the gas station has to take how many gallons you pumped, and they have to punch it into the app to charge you on the app. So I bought 14 and a half gallons one time, and it was I bought 145 gallons, and she punched it in as like a lot more than that. She punched it in as like 1,400 gallons or 1,450 or something. I mean, it was like, whoa, it was like $4,000 worth of fuel, And I called MUDFLAP as soon as she done it, and they canceled the transaction before it even posted on my credit card, and had it all fixed. So let's see, Highwayland, what is customer service? Never heard the word. Yeah, it's getting that way. Is it not? I hate to sit around here and sound like a grumpy old man and like, but yeah. I mean, I was at a iron skillet the other day, one of the last ones left up there in Portage, Wisconsin, the other day, and I asked the lady, "What are the sides?" And she was like, "Why are you asking me? I'm no," like I was smacking her in the face. And the person I was eating with had already handed her the menu back. And he was like, "Well, what are the sides?" She's literally handed him the menu back and was like, "Here, you read them, because I don't know." I'm like, damn, like she's a waitress here and she doesn't know what side dishes they have. I mean, it's a 3-page menu. You think you'd have that memorized, like, buddy, I'm telling you right now, customer service is a thing of the past. Boy, it was humid here today in Pennsylvania. Let me tell you. I'm glad it's raining now. Joe Gampa, please, everyone, hit that like button. Yeah, for sure. Let's get this thing to 50 likes if we could. About 50 likes, please. I mean, we can go past 50, but, I'd like to see 50. I'd like to see 50. Let me get back to where I was at here. Let me get back. Running aces in the house. What's happening, Cash? Oh, not much. In the perpetual black hole known as the EFS customer service situation. And you know what? I didn't even know they cut my fuel card off because of this. That's what really makes me mad. So I got the payment got kicked back to my bank, which I don't pay overdraft fees. They just kicked it back, so no extra fees. But they turned my dang fuel card off, and I'm like, why are you turning my fuel card off? I've got $600 and something loaded on that fuel card. So even if a payment does get kicked back, there's like, yes, that $1,000 payment got kicked back because your representative punched in some numbers wrong. And number two, why are you turning off my fuel card? Because it's still got $600 something on it. Like, I'm very upset with EFS right now. Like, this is no way, you know. Like, if I was on a deadline and trying to get somewhere, like, where would I be? I'd be sitting here waiting on EFS to call me back. Either, you know, I'd have to, I mean, honestly, I just have to pay cash for the fuel. Um, you know, because, I mean, honestly, like, I'm parked at a spot. I'm going to get my reefer fuel here in the morning. There really ain't no more mud flaps along the route where I'm at, and I just want to fill my reefer up in the morning and be on my way. So I'm just going to get it here where I'm at, pull around, top it off, be on my way. Aztec Trucking Cash, what's happening? Not much, chilling. Very rainy here in central Pennsylvania today. David Edwards, Cash, I'm praying for you. Hey, I appreciate all the prayers, man. I pray for you. I'll pray back for you. You know what I mean? Freedom ain't free. All ATL in the house. Okay, there you go. Hope all is well in the ATL. Gus in the house. Thanks again, Kelly. Appreciate that $5. That's good for the algorithms and whatnots. That draws people in. If YouTube sees that, you know, you're making money, because, you know, they getting 30% of it. So if they see you making money, they'll draw more people in. Gus in the house says, hey, like you say, cash is king. Yeah, you know, and you know, that's one of the reasons I do the two fuels I do. I do the EFS because it's prepaid, no credit. I don't want to borrow your money, you know. And the other one I use is MUDFLAP, and I do have that linked to a credit card, but that's so I can get the cash back as soon as I get paid for the trip that I bought the fuel with the MUDFLAP. I pay it off right there, you know. I just boom, go ahead and send that back to Discover. You know, I'm not trying to have a revolving credit there, but yeah, I don't know. The CFS is really starting to get on my nerves because I don't know. It's been okay, other than, I mean, like, as long as you don't have to call in. If you got to call in, you might as well pick up a pay phone that ain't connected anymore. You know what I mean? Like, Truck Chef Rowe, what's up? Truck Chef Rowe, nice. What's up, brother? Dirty Broke in the house. What's up, Dirty Broke? How's things going out there? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate it. Everybody go check out Dirty Broke, one of my favorite YouTube channels. Very positive. Hauls fuel for loves. What's the fuel situation looking like these days? We got any? I see out there in Colorado, they say they can't get enough. They say they can't get enough truck drivers to haul that fuel. Is that like a pre-made story they're just selling us? You know, like they need some story to run, or is that a real thing? Travis says, what's up, pimp? Great to catch you live. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Travis. Thanks for letting us know you're in here. Thanks for hanging out with us on a very rainy afternoon. I guess it's nighttime now. I don't know. I've been asleep for about 4 hours this afternoon. Colorado B said, load of beef going to Norcross, Georgia. Okay, Norcross, Georgia. Norcross, that's like the northeast side of Georgia, isn't it? Or Atlanta, excuse me, Atlanta. I don't run Atlanta like I used to, so I don't remember, you know. Back when I was with Averett, I used to go to Atlanta a lot, you know, because they got two terminals in Atlanta. And I think one of them's in Norcross, maybe. I know one's over there in Fulton County where you see the daytime hookers walking the street. It's in a rough part of town. But the other one is over there in Norcross, I think. Speaking of that, got an Averett Express driver parked next to me right here. He's got a Cascadia. Looks like to be about 2016, 2017. It's a little older for what I thought Averett would be running, but Averett, when I was there, they kept their trucks to about 700,000 miles. So I guess if it's a 16, it's probably pushing 700. It appears that he is on with that number of that truck. If I remember correctly, he's probably on some sort of dedicated run because he doesn't have a normal Averett number on that truck. David Edwards says, middle of working 11 days straight, 12-hour shifts until I go to CDL school at the end of August. Dang, that's some serious work right there. Kelly Patterson says, I shut down in LS for weather. Raining hard enough I could not see but 50 yards down the road, and weather pattern follows my route. Yeah, there you go, Charlie Brown. Got the clouds following you. I feel like that sometimes. I feel like the clouds are following me. Does anybody else get that feeling sometimes? Like the rain is, on Charlie Brown, there'd be one little rain cloud that'd be right above his head. Anybody else ever feel that way? Because I do. What's up, RN? How's it going? Anybody know any secrets to getting through to the EFS customer service line any faster than what I'm getting it? Because I'm not working. It's not working out for me. I'm really ticked at them right now because number one, it's a prepaid card. Okay, I have like $600 something on that card that I can't use right now because I called in last week to load $1,000 onto the card, and it was supposed to be $1,010 because I pay a 1% fee to load it. Well, the person that punched it in on their end punched it in as a same day load, which would have been $1,040. I only had like $1,020 in that bank account, and so now I'm sitting here. I was supposed to have money loaded on my card Wednesday. That $1,000 was supposed to go on Wednesday. Now my card's cut off and they've loaded no money. I am really, really irritated at these people right now. Chicken Hauler in the house. How's it going, brother? Says, hello, just stopping by to give you a thumbs up. Catch you on the replay tomorrow. Hey, I appreciate that thumbs up, man. I do. We got 30 thumbs up. We're going for 50. Let's get 50 of them. I feel like 50 is a pretty obtainable go. Backwoods in the house. Hey, brother, thank you for going live. I'm sitting in traffic. Oh, man. Ugh. There you go. I give you one of those. Free of charge. Lone Star Transport in the house. Good evening, Cash in chat. There's Lone Star. What we hauling today, Lone Star? Lone Star's a bull hauler, in case you guys don't know about Lone Star. Hauling that beef on foot. What do they call it? On hoof or something. I've heard. Maybe I'm not sure. David Evers. So, what is the upside of EFS card? I get a pretty decent discount at Love's. That's the only reason I keep that card. If that card didn't have, I shopped that card just for that reason. I like Love's. I like, that's my major chain of choice. And the company I'm with, leased on to, they have a fleet card that gets me 19 cents discount at Love's. It's just a flat rate discount, 19 cents. It's not bad, but I don't like getting my fuel. I don't like fueling through my carrier. I try to keep my business and their business as separate as possible. The way I look at it is, I use their, I run under their system, and I get 80%, they get 20%. That's pretty much the transaction there. I don't want a bunch. I don't like it when a bunch of things intertwine. Now, I used that card for about the first 6 months I was here. I never had any problem with them overcharging me or doing this or doing that. I knew I could find better discounts than 19 cents. And I did. I found an EFS card that's, this one, it's got good discounts on it. I'm typically, I don't know, but it's decent discounts. But I haven't been promoting it on here because they said, hey, we'll give you $50 for every person that signs up. And I'm like, let's see how it works first. I'm like, slow down a little bit. Let me use it for a few months and then I'll talk about it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I'll be honest with you. You got to call in and load the money. Every time I call in and load the money, it's it's like their training isn't very good at their call center. It's what it is. Every time I call in, it's like I have to train the person, you know. And so yeah, I won't promote it. That's for sure. RN, look at the Costco card for cash back. Okay, I'll do that. I don't have my Costco membership anymore. Do you need a Costco membership for that? I had a Costco membership until last fall, and then I switched to Sam's Club. And I tell people this: when it comes to Costco, I love the stock. Costco stock, I love it. Because every time I go to one of them places, it is packed to the freaking gills. Like, you can't even move around in those stores. Every one of them in Minnesota are just stupid popular. But I switched over to Sam's Club, or my old lady did. I didn't. She said she wanted to try Sam's Club, so I was like, hey, whatever, I don't care. Terry in the house, get a TCS EFS card. They don't charge a percentage. TCS. Okay. I will look into that. Hang on one second. Let me write that down. How do they make their money if they don't charge a fee? Because see, I looked into other EFS cards like that. What's that one? TD. That one down in TD Logistics, TDS, something like that. See, they charge a percentage on your discount, and I did the math on it. It works out to the same as what I'm paying. Let me see. TCS EFS. Okay, I'll look into that. Appreciate you, Terry. Let me get a little air movement going in this truck. It's getting a little stuffy in here. But yeah, I'll check that out. East Texas Trucking House, Cash is King, ET Transport invited me to be in one of their videos to talk about the pros and cons between old and new trucks, but I don't know if I should do it. ET Transport, what is ET Transport? Let me look that up. ET Transport. Okay, yeah. Yeah, who runs that? Do you know? Who runs ET Transport YouTube channel? Just curious. Let's see here. Red Diesel, so MUDFLAP is better than Nastic? Yes. I mean, depends on what you want out of life, but, you know, I got a buddy, I got a friend that's got a Nastic card, and we compared discounts on MUDFLAP, and if you factor in the fees of Nastic, see, and Nastic is like, they used to be the end-all be-all, but they've started keeping some of the discount for themselves, I think, and my buddy thinks the same thing, because the discounts ain't what they used to be. So we compared, and then I got this EFS card, and we compared Nastic to MUDFLAP to this EFS card, and I mean, MUDFLAP hangs in there with them. Like, seriously, MUDFLAP is no joke. You're talking Sap Brothers over here in Pennsylvania. I made a community post yesterday. 60 cents off a gallon at Sap Brothers over here on MUDFLAP right now. It's comparable with what my EFS card gets at the TA or the Petro in that area. See, that's another thing with a lot of these cards. Like I don't fuel at TA Petro. I don't like TA Petro. I won't give them my business. I think like I'm one of those guys. My EFS card, okay, charges me. I typically can get fuel at TA Petro for about 3 to 4 cents cheaper than I can get it at Love's. I don't care. I will pay the 3 cents more and go to Love's. It's like these mom and pops on, our MUDFLAP. If I can get it comparable at a reputable stop, I'm going there. Like, one of my favorite fuel stops on MUDFLAP is the North Point Travel Plaza in Poignette, Wisconsin. Exit 115 on I-90. And I think 90 and 39 run together right there, going up. It's just it's just west of Madison, a little bit west of Madison, Wisconsin. I love stopping there. It's a BP. It's got no biodiesel fuel. It's straight diesel, and I like straight diesel. The straight diesel has more BTUs than biodiesel, so there's more energy in it. So I get this truck farther down the road on a gallon, and it's no biodiesel. They got DEF for $1.99 a gallon. Don't go blowing up my spot, but I love getting fuel there. I'd much rather give my business to a place like that than to the TA Petro. That's charging me $20 for a parking spot, or they don't have prices on anything in the store because everything in the store is so damn expensive. I'm just not a fan of TA Petro, and it's because when I first started driving, Petro was like my favorite stop. I loved Petros. Huge parking lots, iron skillets. That was my stop. And then when TA took over to Petro, I was like, ugh. They don't repair anything now. They just let them run down. Just not my thing, That's how I see it. 44 in the house, 38 likes. Let's see if we can get those likes over 50, please. Come on, everybody. So you don't pass disease. Hit it with your elbow, I seen a thing in Ohio yesterday. It said, don't open doors with your hands. Open doors with your elbows. And I was like, whatever. Don't tell me how to live my life, government man. Let's see, Gus in the house. You got to start a fuel card called Cash is King, no strings attached. Yeah, I would love to do that. And that's why I promote MUDFLAP. Honestly, I make a little bit off of MUDFLAP. Like, I would say I've had about 150 people sign up with my code to MUDFLAP. About 60 of those have actually bought fuel with it. Probably 150 have signed up, but that doesn't mean they bought the fuel. So I've had about 60 buy the fuel. So in $10 credits, I've made about $600. It's not enough money for me to get on here and talk about it all the time. I genuinely like MUDFLAP. Because okay, let's take that North Point Travel Plaza in Wisconsin. They sell enough fuel that you're getting good quality fuel. They maintain their pumps, they maintain their filter system. In the winter, they go ham on the winter blend. And it doesn't have biodiesel. Biodiesel will reach a cloud point before pure diesel will. So, like that place, I'd much rather get my fuel at a place like that, because as soon as I pull in, I pull up to the pump, I do what I got to do, I'm on my way. It's not like some of these big chains, where you pull up and there's a truck in every stall, and half of them are not even getting fuel. And then there's a whole row of trucks behind all of them, and then you're sitting there waiting to see who moves up first, And half the time, there's some guy out there, picking a wedgie out of his butt, and then there's two guys in the bathroom, and there's one guy in the shower. They don't care. Some of those truck stops, you could waste an entire day just trying to get fuel. That's one of the things I like about MUDFLAP, they're not as busy. Let's see here. Hermes in the house. What's up? Says, hey, Mr. Cash, do you think buying an electric truck will save people money? Money. Ooh, I don't know. They're not going to let us save money as truck drivers. No. No. As soon as they get people roped into that, they'll raise the price on everything. That's the American way, you know. Just needle everybody to death slowly but surely, taking all their money. I don't know. Don't want to be negative, but yeah, that's typically how things work. They'll tell us it's all sunshine and rainbows, and then when we get in there, they'll tell us, oh yeah, by the way, it's not sunshine, it's not rainbows, it's this totally different thing than you thought it was going to be, and now you're here. Good luck. Isn't that typically how it works? So I don't know. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I'm not, I don't know about it all. East Texas trucker. Boy, I gotta get that boy signed in to YouTube. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Gotta get the boy signed in on YouTube so he knows when I'm going live. RN $2. Your own last year's comments. Oh my God, I am, Arna. God dog it, I thought I was doing good, but then I got to rambling. That's the problem. East Texas Trucker says, I don't exactly have a lot of first-hand experience, LOL. Hey, you know what I mean? If you want to build your YouTube channel, I say go on there and do it. Just get the exposure. Tell them what you know. You know, that's kind of, you ain't got to know everything. You just tell them what you do know. Get the exposure. Kelly Patterson says, East Texas, you can just do the video based on your personal experiences. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. Yeah, no doubt. That's what I would do. Lone Star in the house. I'm currently getting 17 cents off with Pilot Flying J Axle card plus 5 points per gallon discounts at Fly J shop on repairs. Not the best, but works for me. Yeah, I really wish this EFS card would get their crap together, because I would like to promote it. I do get good discounts. Like, the other day I got like 50 cents a gallon off at Love's, and that's not uncommon. It's typically like 35 to 55 cents off a gallon at Love's. And they added the Quick Trip to it. I love that, because I get fuel a lot at the Quick Trip in Wisconsin. See, I look at a truck stop as an entirety. Not just the fuel. What's the truck stop like? I don't like getting fuel at brands that basically treat drivers horrible. And I think the TA Petro kind of treats drivers horrible. So I don't buy fuel there. If you do, I got nothing against you. Do what's best for you. I'm never going to look down or try to be like, oh, I'm better because I don't do this, or I don't. Hell, what I'm doing could be just as wrong. But for me personally, I stay away from them. The axis of evil over there. Tommy Cash in the house with a big $5. You missed Roller Wiener Monday. What do you say? Joke, just say great show. I was in Roller Wiener Monday. I was in there. I was let's see, what were some of my better? I had a few good jokes in there today. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I was talking about the tornado going through Chicago. I said the tornado, I went through the south side of Chicago after the tornado, and it really cleaned the place up. Or it looked better after the tornado. And then I said the tornado got shot 6 times. Going through the south side of Chicago, that tornado got shot 6 times. But yeah, we just kidding. We love you, south side of Chicago. We love you. As dangerous as you are, as run down as you are, we love you. let's see. No fees, by the way. Yeah, like I say, that EFS card, it equals about 2%, because you got a $2.50 transaction fee and you got 1% to load the money fee. So, you know, about 2%. Gus says, is there still a iron skillet in Scranton, Pennsylvania? I don't know. I haven't tried it. Like I said, I don't go to the TA Petro very often. This Petro that I went to up there in Portage, Wisconsin, I bet I've driven by that thing at least 1,000 times and never stopped. Maybe, like maybe 500 times. I just don't stop at Petro TAs. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they don't keep the facility clean, Like, a lot of times I judge truck stops on the bathrooms. And, yeah, that's like the pilot Flying J, Like, I feel like they clean those bathrooms about once a year. Destroyed in there. I was in a truck stop the other day and they had a sign on the door that said, "Please throw your plastic bottles in the trash can." And I'm thinking, boy, I'm glad they put that sign up finally. I hate going in bathroom stalls and these plastic bottles laying everywhere. It's kind of gross. 49 in the house, 43 likes. Let's see if we can do 50. 50's to go. Little gal trucker in the house. What's up? I'm grabbing my balls and going golfing tomorrow. There you go. There you go. Screw you guys. I'm going home. That's one way to do it. Sorry, I lost my place here. Boy, I wish the YouTube would not move my chat when I'm sitting here trying to read it. That's really annoying. I think it's all at the patrol off of 81. Okay, Petro at the 81. I'll look into that. Captain Flatbed in the house. What's up, Captain Flatbed? Here you got big things popping. I hope all is well with everybody. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Kelly Patterson says, Gus, love that autocorrect. Yeah, that autocorrect to get you killed sometimes. Gus says, thanks, Kelly Patterson, down voice to text. Yeah, careful with that voice to text. Careful with that voice to text, especially if you got an old lady with a temper. Make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. See, Jack Ripper says, just finished watching Superman 1978. There you go. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. That sounds like it'd be a Christopher Reeves era. Grafton in the house. What's up, brother? How's it going out there? Keeney says, sup, Cash? Not much. Chilling, raining, watching it rain, getting ready for bed. Thought I'd pop out a little bit of a live feed action. Why not? Lone Star says, I'm about to be going through Atlanta about midnight. Speaking of that, I meant to talk about that earlier today. I was going through Chicago Saturday night at midnight. I mean, I literally was going through downtown at midnight. Full on traffic. Like, it was more packed than a Friday afternoon. I was amazed. I was like, I even stopped and took a nap because I was like, oh, I'll go through there at midnight. The traffic will be fine at midnight. Wow, what a mistake. Good luck going through Atlanta. Hopefully, you get that. Hopefully, you get that nice smooth ride through Atlanta. Trucker Yes in the house says thumbs up. Yeah, get that thumbs up, everybody. Kelly Patterson says, Jack Ripper, my uncle took me to see that movie when it first came out on the big screen outdoors. Nice. Superman 1978. That's a classic. Cat Flatbed, likely. I Heart Cryptoverse in the house. What's up? Ain't seen you in a little while. Says thumbs up for sure. Chilly Willy. Froglet says you have 41 thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Lone Star says 33 cows, 7 bulls from Alabama. I almost said Atlanta. From Alabama to South Carolina. 33 cows and 7 bulls. 40 on board. So you got a full load, it sounds like. Kelly Patterson says at Lone Star, those are going to be some happy bulls. Yeah, ain't them gonna be happy bulls where they're going. Them bulls have probably already lived their life. Kelly Patterson, Lone Star. Yeah, okay. Kelly says the EFS customer service people are probably just college kids paying their way through school. Yeah, yeah. You can tell by the way they act. They don't give a crap. You know, they're just like oh, what can we do for you today? You know. Hashtag tweets. RN says, yes, you need membership, but Sam's Club may have a similar type of card. Yeah, I'll look into all that. I'm not against Costco membership. It's just every time, I mean, and trust me, great deals at Costco, but man, like maybe limit the membership a little bit. Like I can't even get in there. Like it's it's amazing to me. Like you got to push your way through the door to even get in that joker. So like I said, buy the Costco stock, maybe not the membership. That's kind of my take on it right now. But they're putting up. I seen a news article the other day. They're building 8 new locations this summer, or opening 8 new locations. Tommy Cash $5 says one good thing about Rona is all these pop-up drive-in movie places. My kids never seen one before now. Oh, that's cool. I grew up in a hick little town in Tennessee. They had a drive-through, or a drive-in, excuse me, a drive-in. Let me see. Kelly, TCH may charge the client money each time you use the card and not you. Okay. I use Nastic and TCS, but TCS charges for instant funding and some next day funding. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's my EFS charges 1% for a 4-day load. And that's how they make their money. There's, like the people I get it the card through. That's how they make money on it. And then EFS makes money because they charge a transaction fee. I'm not against it because damn, it's some good discounts, but at the same time, you got to work on that customer service over there. Chili Willie says, "How's it going, Cash? It's going good. Got going. Yeah, let me learn to talk. I'm thinking about having a stroke here. It's raining in central Pennsylvania today. But other than that, hey, actually, I'm enjoying the rain. It got cool. It was hot and humid this morning, and then about 2 in the afternoon, maybe 3 in the afternoon, it started raining. And oh man, I didn't have to idle the truck. I turned the truck off and just turned the fan on. It's 64 degrees here right now. Very nice. Very nice. I love it when I don't have to idle the truck. RN, crazy question. Have you called Loves to see if they have a credit card? Dang it, this thing. Quit jumping around. I'm in the middle of reading a freaking comment and it freaking skips to the bottom. Come on. Hang on, here we go. This is why I get so far behind. That's my excuse. Let's see. If you called Loves to see if they got a fuel card with a discount or other rewards to make it worthwhile, yeah, that Loves card ain't no good. I mean, it's like 10 cents a gallon or something. You get a little bit of a discount at the shop, this, that, and the other. The fuel card that the company I'm leased to offers, they get discounts at Love's at the on tires and labor rate. So anytime I need a tire or I need labor done at Love's, I call and I get my card reactivated and I pay with it, and then they take the discounted rate out of my settlement. If it didn't have a discount, I wouldn't do it just because I don't like running my business through their business. Like their money's their money, my money's my money. And I'm sure they appreciate that because they're not here to finance my business. But if I can get the tire cheaper, yeah, I'm gonna run it through their card. Let's see. Cat Flatbed said my old Nastic account, we were at 15 cents over cost TA petrol. The system we just changed to our lease pays all fuel and road expenses. We landed a freaking unicorn disaster relief government contract. Nice. 48 in the house, one away from that 50 likes. Everybody get that like button for me. Boy, I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. Yeah, from what I've seen on that Loves card, what I've read while at the urinal about it, I wasn't too impressed with it. Colorado B, every time I go to Loves, it takes forever to fuel up. It is getting that way. I've noticed that. Loves is kind of becoming a little bit popular. For sure. For sure. Um, there's certain Loves that I won't even mess with just because I know they're going to be backed up out the wazoo. Zanesville, Ohio, over here on I-70, that Loves is a freaking, like, number one, whoever designed that yard, whoever designed that parking lot, never drove a truck. Never drove a truck. Promise you, they never drove a truck. They never been to a truck stop at night. Truck drivers run out of hours. They're gonna make a parking spot. It's just the way it is. Hey, we made it to 50 likes. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate everybody hitting that button for me. But yeah, there's certain Loves I don't mess with because of that. Now, like the Loves in Gary, Indiana. If it's not in the middle of the day, I'll stop there and get fuel because I typically that's the Loves on my EFS. The Loves that used to be Flying J's or the old rundown older Loves are the ones you get better discounts at because they're trying to draw more people in. So that one in Gary, it's run down. It used to be an old Flying J. It's not nice at all. Like, you're in the ghetto over there too. They got a security guard that stands there by the register. Y'all ever been in that Loves in Gary, Indiana? They got a security guard that stands at the register. Like, I mean, an armed guard at the register. Like, damn this world. Kelly Patterson says, I used to like Petro. My fave one was coming CA, park in the back, could let dog off leash and toss ball to him in the large field out back. Okay. Kelly Patterson says, also the Petro in Wheeler Ridge, California. I like the Baskin Robbins there. There you go. Colorado B, my favorite truck stop is Sky City in New Mexico. It has a huge casino/truck stop. Yeah, those are nice. Captain Flatbed Petro TA sucks nowadays. I'm not sure which fuel stops I'll be regular at now with my recent changes. We're not brand specific on this contract. Nice. Boy, that sounds pretty freaking sweet. Josh Crouch, MUDFLAP prices speak for themselves. Yeah, if you buy fuel, download MUDFLAP, use my promo code in the description below. Check them prices, man. They're legit. They're freaking legit. Because like Casey's General Store. There'll be a Casey's General Store on one side of the freeway, and there'll be a Flying J on the other side. So the Casey's will be 30 cents cheaper right off the bat. Just pump price. It'll be 30 cents cheaper. And then on MUDFLAP, you get an additional 20 cents off. So, you're comparable to like those RTS cards and all that, because RTS is another one. I get a lot of these places reaching out to me on YouTube, and I don't use them, so I don't promote them. I noticed Hot Shot Dave. You guys know Hot Shot Dave. Hot Shot Dave, he's promoting the RTS card now. They hit me up, they hit up a lot of YouTubers. I don't use it, so I'm not going to promote it. Like, I don't want a card where my discounts are at the Pilot Flying J. I don't like fueling at Pilot Flying J. Personal preference. So, but I figure if you're using it, then if you promote it, it's no big deal. Like, you're not really selling out if it's a product you use, Jerome Jones says my two favorite fuel cards are MUDFLAP and XPO. Yes, BOC Enterprises put me onto that XPO card. The only thing I didn't like about it is it fuels at TA and Petro. And like I said, I like TA Petro would have to give me like fuel for $1 a gallon for me to fuel there. Like I'm just not a fan. That's Loves. Yeah, that's for sure. Loves. Captain Flatbed says Loves for sure. Yeah. Josh says, true story, Sitco in Wadsworth, Illinois, exit 1 gets my MUDFLAP currency. No doubt. I'll have to check that one out. What freeway is that on? Is that on like 57 or something like that? Um, Hi, Cash. Just checking in, JH. Just checking in. Can you start over? Yeah, from the top. Uh, Hit the lights, everybody. Places. We'll start it from the top. Appreciate you coming in, JH. REM with the $2. I'm still on last year's comments. Oh my God, when was that? When was that comment? 8:18. Oh my God, I'm 20 minutes behind on comments. My God. Kelly Patterson, electric trucks, LOL. They'll charge X amount per watt to charge up. Yeah, we won't save any money on that, I don't think. Used MUDFLAP in Illinois got 50 cents off. Man, they killing it, man. I'm telling you, for the lack of hassle and the amount of discount, and if you get one of these credit cards that are like airline mile credit cards, think of how many miles you could build up in a year just buying fuel with MUDFLAP. Tommy Cash in the house, appreciate that $5 there. I do appreciate it. Blaze in the house, what's up? TA Rockwell, Texas, on my 10, getting some tires replaced. All right, there you go, getting tires replaced. RN says, I'd better money electric trucks will eventually have to pay IFTA tax based on actual miles drive with an average of 5 mpg. Yeah, because you pay IFTA on the miles you run, so that's how that's based. It's on how much and where you burn those run those miles. RN, yeah, better, bet, not better. I got you. Krell Tarusu Travels. I saw Cash in the roller wiener. Yeah, I was in there trying to make an ass of myself. Kelly Patterson, $5. Appreciate you very much. You should use the song "Ramblin' Man" as your theme song. Yeah, I tell people I need my GPS to get my conversation back on track. Sometimes I get off in the weeds. Trucking with Blaze in the house. Everybody go check out Trucking with Blaze. Kelly Patterson's got another channel, in case you didn't know it. It's called 18 Wheel Shelf. Check it out. They have to come up with a new version of MPG, like watts per mile. Oh, you better believe they'll have it figured out well before they hit the road. Josh says, Cash, that tornado was me sitting at Admiral still waiting to get loaded since 11 a.m. No power, I would leave, but it's kind of a 4K load to Georgia. Can't lose that revenue. Yeah, it's true. I mean, at some point, if they can't get it loaded, you'll have to give it up. But yeah, hey, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. It's good revenue. You hang with it a little bit. Trucking with Blaze says, I'm at the TA Rockwell, Texas. Not much of a choice on my first ever run getting tires replaced. Wow. First run ever. How's life going over there, by the way? Hope all is well. JB says, do you really know Little Changi? Do you know Little Vagard? I'll have to do some research on that one. Jason says, hey Cash, any thoughts on moving up to a CDLA if only have a CDLB? I'm really thinking about becoming an OTR trucker. It's a difficult lifestyle being over the road. I will say that. It's hard on you, it's hard on your kids, it's hard on your wife, it's hard on everything. Or husband if you're a woman. I forget there's women truckers out here, it's tough on everybody at the house, and it's tough on you. And you got to remember when you're on the road, when you feel lonely, when you feel depressed, you could be putting those same thoughts on people at the house because, either the way you talk on the phone to them or just the fact that, they could use your presence. So it's tough. Don't do it for free. That's my suggestion. I heard a guy the other day on this guy trucks, working at Butler Transport, making $650 a week. Don't do it. If you're making $650 a week, find a new job or go home. That would be my suggestion. But yeah, if you want, you can probably make more money moving up to Class A from Class B. But is it worth it to you? That's the thing. You really got to sit down. You got to like just block everything else out of your mind, and really put yourself in the mindset of, like being out here on the road and like being alone all the time and being, like just missing a lot of things at home. Like, are you willing to give all that up for a little bit more money? That's the key. Call Rick says Shiba coin to the moon. Oh, I believe it, sir. I believe it. I will take that. I'm gonna invest in that Shiba coin. Chili Willy says, how's it going, Cash? There's only a few places in California that use MUDFLAP, and they're never in my route, unfortunately. Yeah. That, like, from when I joined MUDFLAP to now, there is so many more truck stops. So I'm hoping that MUDFLAP can help save some of these, road rangers, some of these roadies, some of these AMBAS. I'm hoping it can save them from going out of business, honestly, because we need these independent truck stops. I don't want to park at a freaking Flying J every night. I don't want to park at a TA every night. I like parking at some of these little, mom and pop truck stops. I cook the majority of my food in this truck, so I don't really worry about the food aspect, but it is nice if I want to get out, go in somewhere, sit down, and eat something that's not fast food. So, I hope we can keep some of these around. Maybe they'll get more fuel stops located out there. I will tell you this: if you do have a fuel stop that you know about, and you would like to see it added to MUDFLAP, call MUDFLAP. They're 1-800. I think it's a 188 numbers on their app, or I guess you could probably just Google, MUDFLAP customer service number. Call that customer service number. Tell them about the truck stop you want added. Tell them where it's at. Tell them, things about it, and they can always call and try to get it added, or try to work a deal with that truck stop to get it added. And the more people that sign up, the more negotiating power MUDFLAP has. Kelly Patterson, Jason, you have a girlfriend or wife. Bingo TR can be a relationship killer. Yeah, it can. You got to work on it. It's a lot harder on the road. DIY Semi Trucking and More. What's up? That's my brother. Everybody go check out DIY Semi Trucking and More over there. He's like so many subscribers now. He's in the YouTube big leagues, but I still say go check him out. He's worth a look. His channel has reached that upper status for a reason. It's a good channel. RN says, Kelly, I imagine it will be made higher since the fuel savings. Yeah, if anybody knows that a trucker is saving a few pennies, they'll figure out a way to get it. The government will. Tommy Cash, appreciate your $5 there. RN says, by the way, you can shop Costco online. Yeah, that's for sure. Kelly Patterson says, RN, the government ain't going to let you get away without paying, that's for sure. DIY says, hey, you talking stocks? That's my gig. Yeah, no doubt. Trucking with Blaze says, AMC, rocket ship moon. AMC. I think AMC, the car maker, I think they went out of business. I don't think they make Gremlins anymore. Lone Star Transport says, Kelly, I have the bulls separated so they're not getting any of that. If that's what you meant, yeah, for sure, it's what he meant. Let's see, JB, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Do you really know Little Chingy? Do you even know Little Vanguard? I'm not sure what that means. Please elaborate, JB. Kelly Patterson says, Lone Star, poor bulls, they screwed over a couple of ways now. Yeah, they're not going out with a bang. Henry says, much love, Cash. Thanks for stopping by, Henry. Kelly Patterson says, while I was married, I converted our two two-car garage into a home theater, 165-inch FHD screen with surround sound, and yes, you could drive a car into it. Nice. Nice. RN says the Bulls are on their last ride. At least let them go out with a bang. Okay, hey, great minds thinking alike right there. DIY like number 50. Heck yeah, appreciate you, DIY. We got 40 in the house, 55 likes. We're killing it. Tommy Cash, Mother Nature was pretty brave rolling through Chi-Town. Yeah, I made a joke. I said that tornado got shot 6 times going through Chicago. But hey, it went through the south side, and the south side looks a lot nicer now. So, David in the house, what's up? Let's see. Kelly says, my first trip to Gary was at TA. I pulled in and some lot lizard, what up, and yells, you owe me money. Whoo, yeah, you got to pay your lot lizards, man. You don't want them things coming back at you all angry. Could bite you and end up with some sort of hepatitis. Colorado B says the TA in South Dallas near Werner Terminal is poly inside the store all day. Police inside. Yeah, that's the way that Love's is in Gary. There's a security guard standing by the cash register with a gun all day, every day. I didn't like how he was watching me put my wiener in my bun either. Shrek Jesus in the house. What's up, Keltarus who travels? You shouldn't have ran out on her without paying, Kelly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kelly. You know, pay your debts. Andrew says, hey, I noticed you're using straight diesel, better MPG, and more power. Yes, I do use no biodiesel over there at Poignant a lot. You know, at North Point, I got it for $2.83 a gallon coming out Saturday afternoon. $2.83. You knock the 33 cents off for IFTA. That's $2.50 a gallon for straight diesel. Lone Star Transport, that guard is just so drivers don't steal the bananas at the counter. Low blow. You know we're potassium deficient. You know it. Andrew Flores in the house. Straight diesel at the Phillips 66 in Louisiana and Oklahoma. Yeah, I love that straight diesel, that's for sure. Truck, yes, need more mud flaps in the southeast. Yes, they do. I have talked to them about that. If you know any good truck stops that are not on mud flap in the southeast, independent truck stops, or smaller regional chains, you know, the big boys ain't going to be on there. But like, you know, like Casey's probably has 100 truck stops. They're on there. You know, if you know any good truck stops that aren't on there, call Mudflap. Tell them where they're located. Tell them where, you know, why you need that truck stop on there. Say, hey, I need this. I need this. And, you know, I'm sure they'll work on it. They're trying to get fuel stops added every day. So, Gus says electric trucks, vehicles, no good. They just add another middleman to the equation, burn some fossil fuel, charge a station, then charge vehicles. Yeah, exactly. Let's burn the fossil fuels to charge the stations. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Kelly Patterson says Lone Star Transport 1, I guess the ladies hide the bananas, LOL. Thinks guards will check. Yeah, that's for sure. Lone Star Transport in the house. Shrek Jesus says, what's your channel, Kelly Patterson? Yeah, Kelly, drop that 18-wheel shelf link for sure. Kelly says, oh, I got the ingredients for the pizza hot dog thing, so when I get a deep fryer here soon, I'll be making one. There you go. 18-wheel shelf, there's the link. Hit them up. At 8:42 p.m. Kelly dropped that link. You guys check it out. Captain Leba said, later drivers, be safe, God bless. Gotta be on the road early till late tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be up early, but I got one stop at 6 o'clock, and then I need to drive like an hour or two after that, and I'm pretty much done. Like, I'll probably be done at noon tomorrow. Kelly Patterson said, OTR killed my marriage. Yeah, it can work numbers on it, you know. It can hurt it. 40 in the house, 55 likes. Don't forget, you know, since we're over 50, let's go for 60. Yeah, good night, Captain Flatbed. Shrek Jesus says I made 14K off a $2,000 Dogecoin investment. Hopefully you've collected that. Cash money. I mean, no, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, like, if you've realized those gains, don't forget to claim it on your taxes. Trucking Blaze, new first trucking job has me local dedicated between Fort Worth and somewhere in Oklahoma, $1,200 a week. Salary plus bonuses. Nice. Jason says, I guess I'm not ready to alienate my family for a few more dollars, I guess. See, guys, and just trucking making six figures, it gets my mind running. Oh, no comment on that guy. No comment on that guy. Um, you know, just remember when you're making, a bunch of money on YouTube. I mean, I'll put it to you like this, okay? When I do my weekly recap, if my weekly recap is like $4,000, no one watches it. If my weekly recap is $11,000, everybody watches it. So some of these people on YouTube are incentivized to maybe inflate the numbers. Now, I'm not naming any names. I'm just saying some people on YouTube will inflate their numbers to get views. So be wary of that. But yes, you can make a ton of money. But at the same time, you gotta look at it this way. It's kind of like joining the army. When you first join the army, it sucks and you don't get paid a lot. And then the more you move up, it gets a little easier and the money gets better. So see, like a lot of people look at it like, I'm going to start trucking tomorrow and I'm going to be making six figures. A lot of times it does not work like that. But I don't know. Think about it, just think about it. It's definitely not something I would do just for the money, because starting out, the money can be bad, honestly. Like, you might have to go through a couple carriers till you find the one that works for you, or if you get your own authority, you gotta grind it out in the beginning, like just trucking. He's been doing it for what, couple 3 years now. He's worked on his customer base. He's worked on this. He's worked on that. That's why he does do better numbers than, probably the average owner operator. Just, Keltarusu Travel says, glad you got out before Dogecoin took a dive. Shrek Jesus, yeah, no doubt. Truck Blaze, flatbed running sheetrock. Nice. That's not a bad gig, man. Honestly, $1,200 a week starting out. Home dedicated, like, dang, yeah. Shrek Jesus says, Keltarusu Travel sold all, I think, a week ago. Nice. Yeah, I sold my Bitcoin. I sold what I had in Bitcoin. I still have the profits I made from Bitcoin in there, but I sold my actual money I put in. So it's all house money now. I don't even look at it. I could care less what Bitcoin's at. It's all profit in there, and the way I look at it, if it goes way up, good. If it don't, whatever. Bugatti in the house. What's up, bro? Good info. Keep it going. Thank you very much. Kelly Patterson says, after Class A training, if you can take girlfriend, wife with you for a while, it'll make a lot of a difference. Yeah. I mean, you have to put in extra effort if you're going to be married and be on the road. It's just the way it is. Like, it can be done, but you're going to have to put in a lot of extra effort, and you're before you even consider going over the road, you have to get your wife, you have to get your kids, you have to get everybody on board. And if everyone's not on board and you don't have a plan, and like me, when I bought this truck, I said, I got a 3-year plan. I'm going to work this plan for 3 years, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to reevaluate in 3 years. And, I had to get everybody at the house on board with that idea. That the next 3 years are a sacrifice for a goal. And that's what it is. Jason says, I have 2 small kids, so the wife rolling with me, would be no dice. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Got to keep the house rolling. Kelly says their options like dedicated, few days a week out, and 3 to 4 off. Example. Yeah, I mean, I used to have a dedicated account where I worked 4 days on, 3 days off at the house, and the 4 days I went home in the middle of it. So I was only out 2 nights a week. You could get into something like that, but there's no guarantees. Chili Willie said, we need more mudflap fueling participants in the northern and southern California. Yeah, we need more mudflap on the coast. The East Coast and the West Coast needs more mudflap. Kelly says, are you on the West Coast? If so, check out Chima Freight Lines. They run mostly to I-5, okay. I'm up in New Hampshire. There you go. Shrek Jesus Cash, you trying to fight in the mall? No, I see people getting in a scuffle at the Target, though. I did do that. Kelly Patterson says that's a huge difference. Don't know much about the East Coast companies. Yeah, there we go. DIY Semi says shots fired. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about anybody specifically on YouTube. I'm just saying, like, be wary of the numbers. Even my numbers. Be wary of my numbers. Be wary of everyone's numbers. Now, I have no... when I put out my numbers, I'm not trying to make friends. I'm not trying to get a bunch of views from it. I'm just putting it out there more for... Here's my thought on this. To get some like, good energy from the universe, honestly. That's the way I'm looking at it, because... when I was wanting to become an owner-operator back in the day, there wasn't a 1,500 to 2,000 owner-operators on YouTube talking about how much money they make, talking about how much repair bills are, how much tires cost. I mean, I was digging for this information. So I just try to put it out there to help people. Like I say, if you make more money than I do, I'm happy for you. I'm not knocking on you. Not trying to start any mess. That ain't what I want. Not what I want. Let's see. Shrek says, let's brawl in the mall, buddy. Yeah, let's get YouTube famous. Let's get YouTube famous. When I was in high school, there was a guy that used to record. He would do stuff at the mall, and dude, it was like Jackass. It was hilarious, man. He had his buddy go in there, and he was walking through the mall on crutches, and he come up and kicked one of the crutches out from under him. The guy didn't have anything wrong with his leg, he had a foot brace on that he had, like, his uncle had a knee surgery or something, he had his brace on. And he would get somebody to sit way back and record it, and get people's reaction. And yeah, dude's just coming through the mall on crutches, he comes running up, kicks the crutch out, dude falls. Everybody freaks out. I mean, it was good stuff. It was good stuff. I wish he put some of those tapes on the internet, man. They were good. They were good. Lone Star, don't get me started on JT. Yeah, he's a divisive guy. He's like Donald Trump, man. People love him or hate him. Me personally, like, we're kind of... I don't even, does he even know who I am? That would be my question, number one. Number two, I got nothing against the guy. I wish him much success. Honestly, I hope every trucker has much success, because this is a damn tough gig out here. And, it's a damn tough gig. I'm happy for the guy. He's doing well. But I don't watch him. I'm sure he doesn't watch me. We can both coexist and not have beef. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not down for beefing. If we're gonna have beef, that means we're sitting down to lunch. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have some cheeseburgers together. That's my type of beef. So to each his own. If people like him, it's like Red Viking Trucker. He's one of those guys, like, I haven't watched him in probably 2 years. I don't know, maybe more. Very divisive. If you like him, you like him. If you don't watch him. There's no reason to go, like, trying to tear somebody down just because you don't like them. Like Wild Beard Trucking. Wild Beard Trucking. Me and Wild Beard had a little beef one time. We went back and forth a couple times, and then we were both like, what the hell are we doing? Like, this is a waste of time. We're grown men. Like, why are we acting like we're in high school? And I respect Wild Beard for that because, like, to just be like, we disagree on something. That's it. We disagree on something. We agree on a lot of other things, so why let that one thing we disagree on tear us down? So I got a lot of respect for Wild Beard now because we're cool. We disagreed. We moved on. It's like I'm not gonna get in some big long YouTube beef for like, God man, some of these guys put way too much energy into it. Kayla Patterson says, when I first started trucking, I was making about $35,000 nowadays. Well, more, yeah. That's I don't know when you started, but yeah, that's about what I was making when I started. You know, OTR in it, I was probably, bringing home like 600 to 900 ballpark, maybe 700 to 900 average. Wasn't killing it by no means, but this was back in 2006. You could get a Buick for $22,000. Like, things have changed. It's like the prices at the strip club have changed, but so have the strippers. You don't want everything to stay the same forever. Jason says, well, thanks for the good info. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, Jason, good luck. I would recommend, say some prayers about it, get some help from a higher power, and do a lot of thinking on it before you make any decisions. Talk extensively to your family about it, would be my thing. Let's see. Kelly says, well, when you go for a SBA loan, they want to see 5-year plan for both expansion or exit. Yeah, it's a good way to be. It's funny because when I started my first business outside of trucking, well, I shouldn't say first. When I started my second business, my first successful business, as an adult, I had businesses when I was a kid, but my first real go at business outside of trucking, I made a 5-year goal plan, wrote it all down in detail. And the funny thing is, my business plan that I wrote down in the beginning was pretty much the first 5 years of my business. Like, it was creepy. It was so, like, the way it worked out. So yeah, visualizing and thinking, it never hurts anything. Daryl in the house, Yo-Yo Cash, 19 away from 200. Anyway, I made it. I hope all is well with you and the entire family of Cash Man followers. You had a cashiers in the house. Keep up the post. Thank you very much. Welcome back, says, oh, welcome back. Thank you very much for being a hater. I need more haters. I don't have enough of them. If only I had more people to come and waste their time promoting my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back. And by all means, welcome back. Do me a favor and be sure to like and subscribe. Kelly Patterson, I started driving in September 2004. Okay, we're not far apart. I started in February 06. So we about a year and a half apart there. Let's see. Lone Star Transport says, I wish he would be upfront with all the numbers. He's attracting new drivers to a false reality. Yeah. Let's see. Vic Med in the house. What's up, Vic Med? How's it going out there? Hope everything's going well. Everybody go check out Vic Med's got a good channel going over there. If you want to know about that Southern California market, there's your man right there. DIY says, good evening, Vic. Yeah, appreciate you coming by, Vic. Unfortunately, I'm about to wrap this up, Vic. I've been on here about an hour and 25 minutes. Be honest with you, I gotta get to bed. I gotta get to bed 9 o'clock. I gotta be up at about 5 in the morning. So yeah, I need to get out of here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you, DIY, for coming by and moderating the jackasses. Kelly Patterson coming by, appreciate you. Good luck with your decision, Jason. East Texas Trucker stopping by. Thank you very much. Trucking with Blaze. Congratulations on the new gig. Happy for you. Happy for you. Dedicated run right out the bat, man. That is a good way to be. That's a good way to be. You won't get burnt out. Maybe you'll stay in the industry for a long time doing that. Gus in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Lone Star Transport, Colorado B, RN. I appreciate all my moderators. Kelly with the super chats. Tommy Cash with the super chats. RN with the super chats. Yeah, somebody else. Kelly Patterson with the super chats. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.